Hello everyone, welcome to our Jordan Warriors WNL Worlds Prep competition. In this format, everybody will run all three stages, and all three stages will have a different format. Stage 1 will follow the flow course format. That means one fail and the run is over. However, since it is the flow course, you get to keep going on every obstacle until your time runs out. For stage 2, this will be our full course format. That means every obstacle has its own set of points based on difficulty score and time score. So if you fail an obstacle, you get to keep going to get more points, but you just don't get for any obstacles that you failed. And then stage 3 will be the challenge course format. That means it's ran similarly to a flow course. However, once you fall, you will be able to get a retry. The timer will pause and then we will reset the obstacle. Once it's ready to go, you'll be back on the course to retry again. If you use 2 retries on the same obstacle, that will be out. Your run will not continue anymore. Unlike flow, once your challenge run is over, we'll ask you to step off the course in the interest of time. And if you use 3 retries total across the course, that will also be an elimination. For stages 1 and 2, we will still have the NinjaWorks lights, but the sound will be mute. This is to replicate what it will be like at Worlds. They do not use sounds, they only use the lights. So once you're ready to go on the obstacles, the lights will look like this. They will flash 3, 2, 1, go. When all the lights are white, that means you're good to go on the obstacles. If you go before the white lights, that'll be a false start and you'll be called back. When you complete an obstacle, the lights will flash like this. For the flow course, if you fail an obstacle, it will look like this. When you hit the buzzer at the end, it will look like this. This means you have completed the course, and smoke will also go off at the same time. When there is 10 seconds left, the lights will flash like this. It'll go red and white. That will signify you have 10 seconds left to complete this course. If you time out, it will look like this. For the full course specifically, if you were to fail an obstacle, the lights will only briefly flash like this. That'll mean you fail the obstacle, but the time is still going so you can keep going on the course. For stage 3, this one will work differently. We have our blue timer as well over here. And this one is not connected to the lights, so we do give sound, but there is a little twist to this. So we'll get the start. So you have the normal sounds for 3, 2, 1, go, and then you'll know when you're on the course for stage 3. When you complete an obstacle, it will sound like this. However, we are having an optional rest timer. If you can see the red that is up there, this is rest time given on the actual stage 3. We do not enforce this, so if you don't go before the rest time, you won't be out. We do not enforce this rest time, so if you take longer than the rest time given, you are not out, but we strongly recommend you keep with the rest timer because this is something you will have in the actual World Championships, so it's good to prepare that here before the real thing. So once you clear an obstacle, you'll see a red timer that counts down. That is your rest time. So that's how long you can take in between obstacles. When you're ready to go, it will just disappear and then you're good to go on the obstacles. Like with challenge course, if you fail, the timer will pause. We will reset the obstacle that you failed on so then you can try again. Once it is fully reset, we will do the countdown. And you will resume. When it does resume the time, it does not start a rest timer again. So you can take as long as you need to get ready, or you can go right back for it on the course. If you fail twice on the same obstacle, it will result in a fail. So for spectators, before stage 1 starts, we have this walkway over here, and you're more than welcome to sit back over there, or even stand somewhat close. However, once we start our stage 1 runs, we will be having these posts right by this yellow line, just so we don't interfere with the athletes. If you're passing by when you walk in, it's fine to go across here, but once we start our runs, this will be blocked off. So if you're in that section, we ask you to please stay there for at least all of stage 1. But once stage 1 is over, we will open this back up, and this mat won't be in the way either. So, all right, this is the kids stage 1 walkthrough. Coaches, we will be having a chalk bag at the start of every stage. So if you need a chalk bag, you're more than welcome to use ours. Just make sure to bring it back to the start platform before the next runner. First 2 obstacles are right over here. You got the red box to start on. You got hands and feet on any of the booster balls if you need it. Your finish platform, there are 2 ways you can clear this obstacle. You have this platform over here, which is a start and finish platform. And then once you disengage with this obstacle, start the next one. That'll clear you on the ascending steps. Or if you wanted to make a big jump from this final Bosu ball to this windshield wiper, you can do that too. This will be a touch point and start for the next obstacle. They will both swing back and forth on one side. And your dismount over here is going to be this black box. Once you hit here, windshield wipers are hands only. This is a start and finish platform, so make sure you do not get off this platform. Clear? Clear. Obstacle 2 will be the switch grab over here. You have hands only on the 3 boards. You only have the wood portion though. So you'll see this one is untaped, but then the following 2 boards are all taped up. They either have orange or red tape. You cannot grab anywhere on the tape. You can only grab the wooden portion. If you have a finger over, I will tell you to move your hand, and that'll be incidental contact. But if you're fully on the side, that will be disqualified. So beware of your hands. I'll try to be lenient, but we have to be grabbing wood only on these obstacles. Your dismount is gonna be this black box over here. This is just a finished platform. So as long as you cross this plane and make contact, you can overshoot, and that'll still be a clear. To make this easier for everybody, when you finish this obstacle, try to go around this truss over here before the next one, because your next obstacle is going to be all the way down over there. This will confirm that you passed the plane once you've gone around. If you go like this and go backwards, that may not be a full clear, so that may be an out. Clear. Your next 3 obstacles will be linked together. Once you've exited from the swivel boards, you'll be making your way to this box. From this box over here, you will have feet only on the turbo rollers. There is a difference between male and females. For the males, first 3 will fully spin. Last one will only wiggle a little bit, but it'll be more solid. And again, feet only on the colored portion. Make sure we're not stepping on the sides over here. Your first touch point is going to be this rope over here. Then you'll have hands and feet on this rope. And then elite female variation, this one will move like the last one, so it'll only wiggle a little bit. But then these 2 will also free spin. From here, this will be the same. You have hands and feet on this rope to get as high as you need to touch the sword, which starts your next obstacle. Your next obstacle is hands only. Elite male will only have the handle of the sword, and then you can do the move to get it out. You'll be going to the red sword next. From this red sword, you'll do the same sort of move. And your dismount is going to be any of these black boxes over here. This is a start and finish platform. So you need to make sure you stick this dismount, or if you overshoot, that will be a clear on this, but a fail on the next one. So make sure you stick this dismount. This is the elite male variation. Clear? Clear?
Clear.
This is the elite female variation. Clear.
Ooh.
Your final obstacle will start right over here. You have hands and feet on this rope if you need it. Then the rest, you have hands only. You have hands only on the blue handles over here. And then this is the last difference between elite female and male. Elite female can grab on top and the blind grab and the blue handles to make your way over to this finished platform and step on over. We'll be lenient with incidental because we know this pit pill is really close. If you guys are like this, I'm gonna be fine with it. But if you're over this line over here, that's definitely gonna be an out. So use this line as a gauge. I'm gonna try to be lenient on you guys, but if it's really far out, that won't be a clear. But you have this entirety. Just make sure you hit this on the way down, and your buzzer is gonna be right over here. For elite male, you will not have that top cliffhanger section. You will only have that blind grab, and then you will also have the blue handles. And same rules apply over there. Elite male variation. This is elite female variation. It is athlete's responsibility to hit down on the buzzer. If you hit it and the lights don't go flashing, you have not cleared the course yet. Make sure you hit this buzzer before the time ends and press down firmly.
For the start of stage 2, you will be starting on the orange Kit Kat, and you have feet only on the blue gas pedals that shift down when you press on them. And you have this blue tilting board that will tip when you get to the other side. And your finished platform is going to be this black box over here.
And I think it's probably better.
Your second obstacle continues from this black box. You will have hands only within the slots of the music notes. So you have this one up here, and you got the red one down over there, slot only. Your dismount is going to be this black box over here. This is just a finished platform. Your orange mat will be the start for the next obstacle. Next obstacle, you have this configuration of the gas pedals. You will have feet only on the blue of the gas pedals only. In this formation, they will be Velcro down. Your dismount is going to be this black box up here. For your next obstacle, you'll be starting on this black box over here. You'll have hands only on this silver bar over here. And then there is a difference between the male and female variation. For elite females, you will grab only this bigger mallet over here. You have any part of the blue to get to your dismount, which is this black box over here. This is a start and finish platform. For elite male, beginning is the same. You have this silver bar, but you now only have the backs of both of the mallets. So you have both mallets in play, but only the back sides. You will use both of them to get your dismount over here, which is the same as elite female. You will continue from this black box to start on the palm flips. You have any part of the black, hands only. And then you have any part of the black over here as well. Incidental with red is fine, but you're grabbing black only, so no silver bars over there. From here, you will dismount all the way over here, which will be your start and finish platform for the next obstacle. Cool. Next obstacle will continue from this black box over here. You have hands only on this red trapeze bar. And for elite male, you will have both the pizza flips over here. The first pizza will spin to the right. The second pizza will spin to the left. You have hands only, any part of the pizzas. Your dismount is going to be this black box over here. This is a start and finish. Keep in mind, this mat is pretty close to the black box over here. We'll be fine with incidental heel touches, but if you're really far back, we're going to have to call that an out. So just make sure we're sticking this dismount. This is a start and finish platform. Elite female variation. Elite male variation. For elite female, same rules apply, except this first one will be angled down slightly. That is the only difference between elite male and elite female. I put the dismount. This is the start of your stage 3 walkthrough. You will be starting on this red box over here, and you have hands and feet on any of the 5 quintuple steps over here. Keep in mind, the black rubber is going to be very, very grippy, but the tape and the red is a lot more slick. So just be careful on that. Yeah, hands are allowed on top. Your start and finish platform is going to be this black box all the way over here. This is the start and finish platform. So, just a reminder, on stage 3, we're using this timer, and now there is sound. Your next obstacle is going to start over here on this black box. You have any part of this vertical truss to get up to the silver bar. You will only have blue on the captain's wheel, so you will only have the outside spokes as well. You will not have this silver bar over here, but then you still have the thunderclap slopes only, and still the same dismount all the way over here. In between obstacles 2 and 3, this is an updated video. You now have rope in between. If you use this to help you, that's fine. You'll still clear this obstacle, and it's still part of the next obstacle. You have hands and feet on the rope. If you see a demo video that does not have rope, you will have a rope over here. From this black box, you'll be going up to either silver bar to get to the yellow boomerang, which will pivot, to get to the padlock right in front of you. You can rotate it down to the slots. You have hands anywhere on the padlock. And your finished platform is going to be this black box over here. This one is just a finished platform, so as long as you make contact, you may overshoot. This black box will be the start for your next obstacle. We'll have more tape by the time you guys are here, but you have this whole top section along with up to this first bar over here on both of the trusses. From here, you have cliffs only to beat this obstacle. You will have this cliffhanger over here. Again, you can use that bar if you need it. You got this cliffhanger up here. And you got these cliffhangers down over here. This first ledge is only an inch, and the second one is rounded and a little over 1.5 inches thick. And then you will also have this back cliffhanger. This back cliffhanger is a touch point. This is the wave cliff. So if you want, you can proceed to keep going for the next obstacle. Or you also have these black boxes over here as a dismount. So any of the cliffs to get to here, or you may proceed for the next obstacle. This next one will have a male and female difference. Right now is the male variation. You have these two cliffhangers over here. And from this one, you have this slanted 1.25 inch ledge. You also have this back 1.25 inch ledge, but this one is flat, not rounded. And your dismount's gonna be this black box over here. The only difference for elite female, this cliffhanger will be flipped. So both sides will be flat, but it's still only 1.25 inches. Clear? Show that a little better. From here, this is the start for your next obstacle. There's another male and female variation. You have hands and feet on this truss over here to get to your 2-inch ledge that will start swinging. For elite female, you will be having this 2-inch blind grab. This will be centered when you are running. And for elite male, you will have this 1.5 inch blind grab. So there's nothing on the back you can use. It's only the red ledges. From the red ledges, you're gonna be going to this black box as your dismount. Your last obstacle will be starting on this black box over here. There is only one difference for elite female, and that is the fact that these are technically two separate obstacles. I'll go over it all together and show you where it splits off. But from this black box, you have hands and feet any part of this truss, and you also have this first truss column over here. Again, we'll tape this up, but you will have this to get to your vertical limits. These are bigger than you would normally practice on, but you will have these vertical limits to get over to the tail whip, which will be flipped towards you. You will have front and back only on the tail whip. So you cannot grab the bottoms or top. You may only pinch the front and back. From here, you will have a black T-ledge, and truss over here will be a touch point for elite female. Elite female, if you want to, you may rest on this pit pillow over here, or you can continue from here. Elite male does not have this truss at all. This will completely be out of play for elite male. If you brush up against it, because I know it's pretty close, I will be fine with incidental contact, but you cannot use the truss to your advantage or that will be out. And again, there's no touch point for elite male. This is all one obstacle. You will have this T-ledge over here. And elite female, once you're climbing back up the truss, you don't need to worry about the tape. That's a different group. But you'll be going over to this ledge over here, where you got hands only. And you got hands only on the donuts too. We'll be taping up this one soon, but just keep in mind, there are bolts sticking out at the bottom. So just make sure you're not hanging in any sort of those directions. But now you have hands only on the donuts to get as high as you need to get to the middle of the truss. From the middle of the truss, you can use any of it to climb across and hit the blue buzzer to stop your time. And like with the other buzzers, make sure you press firmly up on this one. If you don't press it firmly and the timer does not go off, that is on the athlete. And if you already dropped, that will be a fail.
Are we ready?
Yeah, so we'll need black in play. That's fine.
Clear. You can go onto the pit pillow too. So that's like your resting platform.